What I draw are humans and faces. Which is great until you literally need to draw anything else. But I am going to do this. So I made a list just to make this task seem more achievable in 5 days. But a problem was that I didn't know the structure of what I should do. Even though I decided for 5 days I was going to draw anything other than portraits, I didn't know where to start, my drawing plans, time management. So I drew cars on my first day. Just cars. I was not recording from the top angle. Oh! It's fine, I'm fine. That took way too long. Oh my god, that's so bright. Oh, it's like I'm staring at the sun. It's like the sun is at the sun. Okay, better. Hello. So, I need to come up with a new game plan. 1, I want to scale things way down. I realized that I really kept drawing too big. And also the timing is very much a concern of mine because if I only did this much, then how am I expected to even catch up to the rest of the things that I want to draw within this time frame? Also, I was noticing within my pages, I keep leaving these blank spaces. I feel like those spaces can be filled in with so much more and can help me practice drawing on a smaller scale. Game plan: tomorrow, draw things on a smaller scale, don't overthink it, draw a variety of things at once. See you in the next one. So day 2 was a bunch of saved images on Pinterest. Let's get started. Day 2. And I made sure this time to have a wide variety from landscapes to animals. This process did not run smoothly, of course. And especially with pen, because pen really brings out every single mistake you make. But that is all part of the process. But on the plus side, since I decided to draw more things without much structure, I was able to draw so many more different things within the same amount of time. Even if I didn't fill out every single space on the page, which I may go back in the future and fill out. That was day 2, but that evening, I didn't draw, but I did take notes from an open day that I went to. When I pressed record, it made a noise. Okay. Hi everyone. My plan was after drawing at home, I would draw outside today because I'm at an open event and I can draw buildings and stuff outside, but right now it is raining and it's dark and it's cloudy and it's late. How the heck do people vlog? I'm being so honest. My plan tomorrow is to go outside again, but this time I actually want to draw because while my mom is getting a haircut, I want to wander outside and hopefully find a private spot where I can sit and draw. I have to go to a lecture in 10 minutes, so I guess see you in the next one. Bye. That evening, I did get some disappointing news that I wasn't eligible to apply for a course that I was really interested in and had actually really good benefits. So yes, I cried. Is it a bit dramatic? Maybe, but also at the time it was very late, okay? And you may be wondering, why am I even putting this section in the video? And fair point. So the reason I included this is because it affected how motivated I was to draw. After all, our mental health greatly affects how we draw, right? Even the thought of setting up to film and draw felt like a challenge. So to pick myself back up, I tweaked some things to make myself feel more comfortable drawing. The first one is obvious, but it was nice to refresh my mind by drawing new things. Second, environment change. It can be small, like drawing in my bedroom instead of my studio, so I naturally felt more relaxed and comfortable in there. Remember people, take care of your mental health. But next up was something that was on my to-do list for the longest time. Drawing outside is so different from looking at photos. The 3-dimensionality just hits different, you know? I never tried it before because I was always scared that people would laugh at me, but the want to draw something live, in person, won over the fear of being judged. But I also thought that someone would just run up and steal my camera, so I was also very scared for that. But people were very nice. I even got a few compliments, but I just said it was for school.
Very nice, very good.
The more I drew, the more my mind started to become so focused on drawing that the anxiety slowly dissipated.
My thighs are burning so hard.
I didn't get my camera out much in the beginning, just to get more comfortable with drawing outside, but eventually I was able to record the full process. My camera is on the smaller side, so that helps a lot, but also there was this one table at this cafe that would not stop moving around. It was wobbly, and so my camera was moving back and forth and back and forth. Eventually I had to switch tables. So sorry if the footage for that one is kind of wonky. From that day, I ended up doing some of my favorite drawings so far. Some buildings, and yes, 2 people. I know I said I wouldn't draw people, but they were staying still, and that really helped. I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself. Drawing outside really helped my mood, and it really made me appreciate how I'm not just drawing a set area of topics anymore, but instead trying new things and expanding my range. Also, I actually went out and touched grass for once, so definitely recommend it. Day 5 was the last stretch, so the previous night I saved a bunch of new references while also revisiting areas that I drew previously. The weather that day was so good that you can barely see what I'm drawing because of the shadows. I made sure to draw an animal, an inanimate object, clothes, kitchen objects, and other stuff. I also loved doing the shadows by hatching, either by straight lines or cross hatching, etc. I loved how that turned out. Now let's see. Day 1. Day 2. Day 3. This section is day 4, and this section is where day 5 starts. And the last page. And that is it for this video. A lot went into this one, so if you made it this far, thank you so much. It really means the most. I am posting more on Instagram, so if you want to see my art in actual high quality, then you can follow me over there. You can also like, comment, and subscribe if you want. It really gives me a lot of motivation, so thank you so much. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. Oh, I kind of blinded myself with the lighting. Oh, I looked into it by accident. It is nearly 8 p.m. So sorry if my energy is very like whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop because my brain is kind of all over the place. So sorry if I scared you with that. I feel like I'm on coffee. What?